spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello. I've heard all about you, of course.
That's nice to hear.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in... You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well...
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more... Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of Puffskeins to be...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but... Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out.
The hidden herbology?
Yes. Rumor has it, it's supposedly so overrun now that I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could say a bit of an exception.
What sort of plants should I expect in there?
I haven't a clue. But have you... If the previous professor was anything...
Very well. If I'm in the air...
Grand. I'd very much appreciate...
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
I'd like to retire to Hogsmeade one day. Open a pub. For future Hogwarts people.
Revelio. Incendio! These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos. Lumos. Leviosa. Lumos.
Incendio. Lumos.
Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
catch me keeping one.
Why not? I think it's nice to be able to look back.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Heard your defense.
Not on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Oi! Can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in following a treasure map, to be precise. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her Puffskein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to location.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map?
Wonderful! Hogwarts. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied.
Very well.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Hello, Lenora. What are you...
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. If I know Hogwarts...
If I have the time, I mean...
I've been racking my brain. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Lumos.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech. Stirred clockwise.
Lumos.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the...
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at... Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Lumos. Revelio.
You're worrying far too
Revelio.
much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you... I hate these socks.
Novelty socks at that price
Please,
can't be
come
passed
in.
up. Be thankful
Let me know
you have
if you need
one.
help
I'd rather
finding
have no
anything.
socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm's come out in the wash, but it hasn't.
Someone's so dramatic, just like your father. Anyway,
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business
Has
with
he
you.
been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
when
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of things?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her knut. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Now. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Accio. Accio. Revelio.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do have it here.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure?
Accio!
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
The dates of every goblin rebellion that hasn't even happened yet.
Good to stay in top form.
Then I prefer to do both at the same time.
That won't work.
Why?
Because we shall hear each other. Then we'll know the answer.
There you are. The cross wands duelist to beat.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They...
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help it.
How kind of you. It seems you're already... Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later, even with soil.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested... Now, what say we branch... You'll find that some plants are better... The cabbages do get testy without something to chew.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just a... Come back and see me when you're finished.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was... Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cab. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like not saying you can't go it alone, but...
I suppose they could prove useful.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Huh. Well, I suppose that's it.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes. Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backed down.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is. Oh.
Brilliant work beating everyone at cross wands.
Revelio.
try riding a hippogriff.
My family has a lineage of its
I can't remember the last time Sebastian lost a duel.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
There was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skipped.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a... Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more...
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will...
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped.
I'll get you the Fwooper Feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. And I've never seen anyone...
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must... Some students... A fascinating language. Merlin's beard. Speaking of stars...
Remember, precision is key.
Revelio.
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwooper Feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to... You should get back to brewing your Edurus.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Revelio.
Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again. Oh! Smell!
Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
Revelio.
Accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact...
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a... In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often... Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply and... That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer...
That's the last time.
Revelio.
Oh, I wish I could spend all day.
to why that portrait was empty.
A beginner's guide to transfiguration.
You think Gareth Weasley would be better at transfiguration?
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just...
The what keys?
The rumor is that a former Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every... You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock...
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
I already have the wormwood.
Well, what about the shrivel fix?
Bet you don't have the porcupine quill.
Revelio.
Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Revelio.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Excellent. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Revelio.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common room. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
Relieved to finally have an answer as to why.
Revelio.
It's awful if you're fattening someone and they're trying
This must be my house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Revelio.